Hello, my name is Donald Gorman. Let's have some fun, shall we? First of all, let me tell you, I'm an author. I write horror novels, and my main purpose here today is to promote my latest novel, Those Without Life. Like all my novels, this is available on Amazon in paperback and Kindle. This book is about a couple of Dallas teens. They try an alternative method for communicating with the dead. Despite a couple of eventful, strange evenings, they're not entirely convinced that they were successful communicating with the dead. However, the suspense and tension kind of build as the book goes along. Mysterious occurrences make it harder and harder to deny that something strange is going on. Eventually things turn bloody, people start to die, and it becomes obvious that the teens unwittingly unleash some evil spirits that feed off the kids' anger. So that's Those Without Life. But the main thing and reason I'm here is let's have some fun. Let's have a book giveaway. I would like to give away either an autographed copy of that book or an autograph. You get your selection of a couple of my other novels as well. You get an autographed copy of one of my favorite books. If we start talking about what's your favorite horror movie, why it's your favorite horror movie, and maybe even why we like horror movies. If you write just a short paragraph, it doesn't need to be long. Just a short paragraph. What's your favorite horror movie? A sentence or two why it's your favorite, and maybe a sentence or two about why do we enjoy horror movies altogether. It is such a strange thing to get into, but for some reason a lot of people like it. Of course, this is not open to family. And the other thing I want to say is it can be any horror movie at all, whether it's an old traditional, like, the Halloween movie, or Nightmare on Elm Street, or even some of the more modern gore kind of things like the Saw movies, or the Hostel movies, or, House of a Thousand Corpses, any kind of thing that racing with the horror or some of the gore movies and stuff. And, let's start a discourse. Maybe we can get some interesting, thought-provoking answers. I figured the top three most thought-provoking, interesting answers as to what's your favorite horror movie and why we like horror movies. You can win a free autographed copy of either my new book, Those Without Life, or maybe another one of my other novels, such as Paradox. Paradox, this is about a serial killer. He thinks he's being haunted by the ghosts of his victims, and these ghosts either represent or claim to represent either God or the devil, as they encourage him to go on killing using his recurring theme. I am the paradox that is all mankind. Or you can choose a copy of my book, Wrongful Secrets. And this is about a young couple. They build a hotel directly over a site where 3 teens died in a tragic fire 20 years earlier. They're hoping to cash in on the hotel's haunted reputation, but their young son finds a new imaginary friend that lives in the fireplace. This imaginary friend does not like hotel guests to have dark, nasty little secrets in their past. And whenever the imaginary friend decides he doesn't like a hotel guest, that person turns up dead. That's Wrongful Secrets. Or you could choose The Red Veil. This is a book about a young bride gets murdered at her wedding reception, then people start to die afterwards, and we're starting to think that maybe the ghost of the bride has come back from the dead to take revenge against people who have done her wrong. That is The Red Veil. Or you could also choose to get a copy of my book, Deliciously Evil, a cookbook for killers. This is a book about a has-been rock star who is now the suspect in the murder of his ex-wife. He tells his lawyer, I did not kill my ex-wife. I had nothing to do with any past murders, like any of the unsolved murders that happened back when the band broke up, or any murders that might happen in the future. I'm just trying to write a cookbook, to get my name back in the public eye. But I'm not a killer. It's an evil demon that's doing the killings. I'm just trying to write a cookbook. So, that's Deliciously Evil, a cookbook for killers. You can win a free autographed copy of any one of the books I mentioned here. If you're one of the top 3 people who gives an answer to what's your favorite horror movie, why you like that as your favorite horror movie, and why we like horror movies in general. Who knows, maybe we can start up a fun little discourse or conversation. Write your answers below, of course, obviously, and we'll see if we can get some interesting answers and start up some interesting conversations and have a little fun. What do you say, okay? So I hope to hear from you soon. My name is Donald Gorman. I want to thank you. This, of course, is my latest book that I'm pushing, Those Without Life. And let's hear from you soon. Let's have some fun. Thank you.